welcome to my channel, The Tobism. And so I am back here with a tutorial on this look. This is the look that I created yesterday. Artist, her name is Yolanda Ugo, and she is Nigerian, and she is here in South Africa. She's been here for a few months, and she's actually making a video, and her video should be out in a few months. I did her makeup yesterday for the whole day. And it was very draining, but it was very exciting. It's something I actually seriously enjoyed doing. I'm very blessed to have found my passion, and I'm very blessed to be able to do it in any way that I choose. Anyway, she was very easy, very cool to work with, and I did this eye for her. This is a kind of like a cut crease, kind of smoky eye with golds and coppers. And she didn't really want anything on the lips except for her night look, where she had a bright red lip. But I did a purple lipstick. So hope you enjoy, guys, and see you on the flip side. So the first thing that we need to do is to put up our eyeshadow base. And our eyeshadow base we're going to use is LA Girl eyeshadow base in white. So it looks like this. And it is white. Okay, so what we do is we put that on our eyelid from inner corner to outer corner, and just reaching your crease. So now your crease is on the inside here. Let me just use a thinner brush just to show you where the crease is. This is a crease, so where your eye folds, there. So you just literally just put it on from inner corner, outer corner, and as close to the lash line as you can. But that's not vital because you're gonna blend it out with the brush. See, all jaggedy and stuff. And then just what you need to do is just to take a brush and just to blend that out so that it's all blended in. So I'm gonna take this brush over here, which is the Wow Brush 809. It's a pharmacy brush that I got from our local pharmacy. So just blend the outer corners, blend the edges so that it's all smooth, and don't worry about where it goes for now, because that's why we have makeup remover as well as concealer. Okay. I just need to get closer to my lash line here. Okay, that should be fine. Then next what I do is I take a flat shader brush, which is this one. Something that looks like that, flat, see, flat shader brush. And this one is by Essence, so it's, you can get it from your local click store. And the palette that I'm using today is my Sleek palette in Original. So I'm going to be taking this color right here, and I'm going to be putting it in the middle of my eye, and slightly extending that to the to my eye, and slightly extending that. Something's happening with my English today. Extending that to my outer corner. So like so. So from the center, a little bit more than my center. Sorry. So from like here, see that? Out, not all the way to the edge, okay? Just leave some space. Let me come forward a little bit for you guys so you can see me. And we're going just below that crease line. We're not going to go over that crease line at all, because we want that space to put in the black eyeshadow to create the cut crease. Okay, then we will take, I'm going to use, for my gold shadow, I'm going to use my MAC gold shadow in Honey Lust brush. I forgot what it's called, but it's one of those, it's a brush like so, it's flat also. And we're going to use that to put this gold color in the inner corners of my eye to meet this now like copper kind of color in the kind of off center of my, on the inside of the eye, if that makes any sense whatsoever to you. Okay, so you take that with this, you dip it in, and then you put it on like so. So extend it to where, to about here. So just off of your eye anyways. We want to create a dramatic look. Dramatic and sexy is what we're doing today. Remember to try and keep your eyes very symmetrical. So just keep referring to your other eye if you do like I do, and you do one eye and then you do the other eye. So that will just kind of give you a guide as to what you want. Then we're going to take the same color, same brush, and try and extend it over here in your crease line, not too far, only till the center, okay? Because what we're going to do is blend those two colors together and blend the third color together with the gold and on top of the copper. So just take a little bit more color if you need some and put it right there. Okay, now that's all set. Don't worry about any fallout, that will be cleared up. Okay, then you take a blending brush, guys. It's very important to have a blending brush because this is what makes your makeup seem flawless and seem seamless and just mix together and gel together. So it's quite important to have a blending brush, a big one and a small one. So I'm using big one in terms of what fits your eyelid, okay? So this fits my eyelid. I know it seems kind of big, but guys, if you haven't noticed, I have ginormous eyes. They're like as big as a whale's. And take this brush and you kind of blend the two colors that you already pressed on your eye together. And then just to clear up that and to make it not make it so harsh. The reason why we blend is to get rid of all those harsh lines. Just blend a little bit, just like that. Then in my color palette, in my sleek color palette again, I'm going back in here and I'm going for this color right here, and I'm using this. It's also a flat shader brush, but it's a little bit elongated, more elongated, and I'm using this for the cut crease. So you take the black shade, not too much because you know, ooh, sleek is so nice. It applies very, very well, and it applies quite a bit. The pigments are very, very pigmented. So you kind of make a little V going out like so, and then from the edge of the V, which is the furthest from your eye, you bring it back into your crease like so, to halfway of your eye. If that makes any sense. That's my English today. So that is supposed to meet. See how it meets with the gold that you've put on? Let those meet and let that stay there. Then color this part in just like that. Okay, don't be afraid to go over your eye just a little bit, to go over the color that was originally put onto your eye just a little bit, just to give it a little bit more definition. Okay, now that we have that done, okay, now that we have that done, then we go back and we take our large shader brush again, or whichever one that you prefer to use, and you blend that out. Make sure there are no harsh lines. Now when you blend, you don't blend to put it into the other color. What you do is you blend the edges of them together so that the whole thing flows seamlessly. So you see, when I'm blending over here, the harsh line is disappearing. That was over here that we used to make this line. When I blend over here as well, this cut crease makes my crease a whole lot more defined and minimizes how harsh the line is. So that's our aim. See? So this whole thing now is not so harsh. It's blended out. Okay. Alright. There we go. We good? We're good. Then you take your favorite liquid liner. Today I'm using a Scott liquid liner in 10 mils. You can get this anywhere literally. And you take the eyeliner, so it's a slim bristle like so. So put it there and you go over. Okay, so just make sure that when you're putting on the liner, don't put too much on at the same time. If you haven't got sturdy hands, use a brush. Use a brush and a gel liner and that will work just fine. But if you haven't got sturdy hands, really don't use this because that's just going to mess up your look. It's just going to go all over your eyeshadow and then it's going to be very difficult to clean. And first start by going as close to your lash line as possible. Okay, go as close to your lash line as possible. Okay, and then just build on that. Depending on how much eyeliner you want, you will just carry on building layers upon layers upon layers upon layers upon layers and going up and up and up until you get the kind of thickness that you want. For this look, I don't want so much of a thickness. I want more of a the eyes kind of more pulled out and looking a little bit more sexy. So that's the look I'm trying to achieve. So I'm not going to build up too much. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to wing it. So to get a wing like so, what you need to do is follow the shape of your underlid, your lid under here, right? So what you do is you angle the brush and kind of angle it to mimic this line here. Okay, so angle it out and pull just like that. Okay, so then you have your first line. Then to go back in, you kind of take, this is going to be a difficult angle. Kind of take from where you stopped. Oh, I messed up. Okay, it's fine. Take from there and pull it in. And then what you do is you color that space in. See how we made that triangle that's kind of see-through? And with my messed up blob up there, kind of pull it in. So that's what we do. Okay, now we finished at the top line. I just need a little bit more here actually. So now we finished with the top, with the eye on top. Then what we do is that same brush, that same color, gold color, take a little bit more and we're going to put it on the inner corner under your eye. So like so. Understood? That's how we put it. Don't mind my very dark bags today. I've had a very long night. And then you take your favorite eyeliner. I'm using Smudge today. It's waterproof gel eyeliner in intense black. It's awesome, guys. This is a very, very nice eyeliner. I really, really like it. And then what I do is I literally pull my eyelid down and go in with it. I don't know how some people just, you know, just like so, but I just don't see how it goes on. And then with this, you can go slightly over the gold. But ever so slightly, please. You can make it as thick as you like. It doesn't really matter on the bottom here. Okay, and then what you do, once you've done that, is you take a smudge brush. Now, a smudge brush is this. Difficult to clean, but it is a smudge brush. The one I'm using is Wow 819. And what you do is you just blend that out so it's not so harsh. And there we go.